The wealthy-looking Charles Payne is sitting next to me. That's appropriate since he has a show called Making Money with Charles Payne. You have a message for Canada's Prime Minister. What is it?
Well, I have a message for the Canadian people. Don't vote for this guy. Mark Carney is the most elite of elitists out there. You know what really I remember distinctly is when the trucker strike was going on and he was up in his penthouse and they were making all this noise and he called the cops on them. I mean, this guy is not a man of the people at all. He's the ultimate elitist. And be careful because he put out a message and he conflated, hey, Trump is the biggest threat we've had, in his lifetime, thinking about all the things that have threatened humankind in his lifetime. So it's hyperbolic, but then he started bragging about the economy, the liberal economy. I have all these charts. I mean, it's just, and they're all heartbreaking if you're a Canadian. The standard of living has imploded. You look at the investments, right, or where the jobs are. Almost all of it public sector, little private sector, and self-employment, none. There's no real business opportunities there. OECD predicts the worst economies for the 2020 to 2030 at the end of all 36 countries, Canada. So, I mean, be careful. You've got to, it's that bad. It's horrific. It's horrific. And this country needs a reboot, right?
Which means Canada's vulnerable.
It's extraordinarily vulnerable.
They're vulnerable to a major power like America taking them on.
Sure. And we're friends. Again, this is reciprocal. This is like, hey, okay, you want to protect your dairy farmers and they, for whatever reason, they supersede everyone else. Negotiate with the Trump team. But this sort of saber rattling. But I will say this. They do have a friend in the American media. And my emails this morning, I get one from Fortune. And it says, America's war in Canada. We didn't declare war. The article, you can't find that anywhere in the article, but that's where they headline it. Maybe it makes you open an email, but again, this is the kind of stuff that's happening out there. This is a heartfelt message to Canada and people up there. It's time to turn your country around. Time to make Canada great again.
Okay, that's a good one, very good. I've got 30 seconds for this one. You remember 25 years ago this week? Dot-com bubble at its height?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that the same thing might happen this time around with AI and big tech?
No, I think there'll be pullbacks. It's 1,000% different, though. These are really legitimate companies making a whole lot of money. It's not Pet.com. It's not a sock puppet. But also, that was yesterday's anniversary. The other anniversary yesterday I think we should talk about, too, if people should know about. 5 years, the bottom of the COVID sell-off. And what did we learn then? Hang in there. Either buy more, don't sell, and you'll be up 170% a few years later.
I shall try to remember that, Charles.
Okay.
We're watching you, by the way, on your show,
Thanks
Making Money with Charles Payne today, 2 p.m. Eastern, Fox Business.